Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. I'm here to do an energy collective reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We are currently in air sign season because we're currently still in a few more days of Aquarius season. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you get notified of any videos that I post. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the message resonates or resonates with somebody you know, and share it with them, All right. My deck's a pre-shuffle. Prayers have been made. Let's get right into it. Spirit, give me a message for my air sign collective. One at a time. Indecision. What is going on with this indecision? So that's already giving air sign energy, indecision, because you're up in your head about something. And it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Guilt. That's giving Eight of Swords kind of energy. I release any belief that no longer assists me in my growth, soul's growth. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Okay, so who's messing with your happiness? Who is messing with my air sign happiness and regret? All right, somebody, let me see the bottom of the deck. Loneliness. Okay. All right, air sign. So look, somebody wasn't following their intuition. So when you don't follow your intuition, you tend to make bad decisions, right? Decisions that come back to bite you later. I can tell you that in my personal experience, that when I trust my gut, it kept me alive, like in situations that could have done harm to me. And the times that it didn't, or I should say I didn't trust my intuition, I paid for it in some way, right? There was some sort of loss that I took by not listening to my guidance and my intuition. And I feel like somebody feels like they took a loss. That's why they feel guilty right now, because they were indecision. And this is also given like Two of Swords energy, somebody standing on the fence too long, not making a decision when they need to make a decision in the past energy. So now they feel guilty of that. I feel like that decision has impacted their happiness. And now they just imagine what it would have been like had they made the right decision. And that just leads them to regret. There was a fear that helped somebody captive, in indecision. Somebody feared making one decision over the other. And now you have loneliness. I know that I am never alone, but loneliness is not something you ever really want to experience. To be alone and to be in loneliness is two different energies. If you can enjoy your own company and be alone, talking to anybody, not seeing anybody, maybe you read a book, maybe you just been lost in your thoughts, or you cleaning, or you're doing some type of chore, whatever, but you're fine alone, right? Whether you're doing something or you're doing nothing, you're okay. But loneliness involves not having a sense of community, not feeling loved, maybe not even being touched. This could be like a hermit in the woods, somebody who isolates themselves, but they go from feeling okay alone to being lonely because there's no one that looks like them out there. They're by themselves. There's no other family members, Or this person could be alone and feel lonely in a crowd of people. It's easy to do that. Because if you're not in a vibration with everybody else, you don't resonate with the people around you, it's easy to feel lonely, because who gets you? Who understands you? I feel like I'm pulling Aquarius energy, most likely because Aquarius tend to be those lone wolves, at least the ones I know. They're rebels. Um, they can be pioneers. They can be quite unique and different. And so people do have a hard time understanding their train of thought, where they come from, or what they're about, and why they think the way they do. Other air signs tend to get them. I would say, what am I doing? Other air signs tend to get them. Like me as a Gemini, I can tend to understand where Aquarius is coming from. Because we Geminis like to be unique, different. We don't want to follow the status quo. Even if we're doing something similar, we still like to make something our own. And Aquarius, they try to be, mavericks in there. Whatever it is that they're doing, they want to be the first of it, the most unique, and they lead the crowd. Libra energy is a little bit more balanced and happy-go-lucky. Not completely, because, Libra got a temper, but it's a little bit different, and they tend to stand out aesthetically. Libras tend to look good, have unique styles of clothing that you want to admire sometimes. Not everyone. But there's some indecision here that's leading to guilt, jeopardizing happiness, imagination, and regret. Somebody is lonely based on their choices. That's all I'm going to say. And they're not alone. They are lonely. Spirit, give me. Tell me about indecision. Yeah. Maybe somebody was self-sufficient on their own, but they gave up love. Tell me, Holy Spirit. Yeah, cold, detached. This is that Aquarius energy with this King of Swords. Cold, detached energy, logical, probably thinking of the greater good, but the happiness was with this love. This was the choice that this indecision blocked them and kept them single. This is why they're lonely. Air sign, that this is you. Come on now, y'all. You gotta get into your heart space. Tell me more. Ten of Wands. Now to imagine, to be living in your head, thinking about all that made you happy or what could have made you happy is now a burden to you. To you or your person, excuse me. And the Knight of Swords. Regret. I know I can't change the past. This is regret for not speaking up, not being honest, not being true, not stating how you really feel. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Right. It's given, I'm looking at the front door, which is a song. I can't remember who it was from, but it's a real old rap song. And this person that's saying, that rapped the song was basically saying that they weren't happy in the situation that they were in. And now they're looking out the front door. They're looking like, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to move on. This person is ready to leave. I'm getting that earth sign. If this is not you, your person, the person that was in indecision, wanted to be alone, thought they would be successful alone, realized they made the wrong choice. And now they're sitting at the crossroads of lonely, and this person misses you. Look at this card here, the Lovers. This person, you are their happiness, and they are your happiness. You are the choice that they should have made. And now they're burdened with imagination, imagining you with someone else, imagining how happy y'all could have been, feeling like they don't know if you're with somebody, if you're not with somebody. This person is in full blast regret. And this person, whatever situation they chose, even if it was another person that they chose, I'm not getting that, but it's possible with this Lover card here. They know that they chose wrong. They know they went wrong, and they're so air signs, so in their head about this, with this Knight of Swords and this King of Swords. And I remember I said it could be a fire sign energy with these two wands. Is this is 12 wands. This person needs temperance. This person misses the way you smell, the way you touch them, hug them, kiss them, talk to them, listen to them. Air sign is all about that mind, that mercurial mental energy, right? So this person misses your attention, your intelligence, the way you do things. And they thought, well, if I just stay in indecision and stay independent, it'll all work out. But it's not. I mean, not for them, it's not. You may not be lonely, but they most certainly are. There's someone here very lonely, and that's a very isolating thing, because it's not necessarily two people lonely. It's definitely for sure one. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles spirit. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, they waited too long. They sat in indecision for a long time. With the Seven of Pentacles energy here. Over the Nine of Pentacles, they sat. And this is also, you invested in this relationship. You definitely invested in this relationship. This person also feels like they, have a history with you. I don't know if they know it as an investment, but they definitely have a history with you. Tell me more, Spirit. What about this Knight King? Oh, okay. So now they feel guilty, and they're coming out of this devil energy. When the devil energy releases you, you start to realize the toxicity of a situation, and you want to come out of it. You want to free yourself from the chains that bind you. So if they were with another person and that person was karmic and toxic or whatever, this person is now more logical about that. So maybe they stayed in an indecisive position out of obligation. That's because the King of Swords is giving obligation, right? I'm just going to do what I'm logically supposed to do. Not necessarily what I want to do, because I'm going to put my knees aside and I'm just going to go with my mind, right? And the devil energy in reverse with this guilt is telling me that this king realized he made a bad choice. Again, you are their happiness. With this Lover's card and happiness, you are their happiness. Tell me more, Spirit. Right, and now they want to come in with an offer. The Knight of Cups. But they ought to do better than that. A knight is not what you want. You want a king to the emperor. You want somebody solid, not a knight. The knight is, that's a sweet gesture. That's coming in with words. That's, saying, oh, I love you, girl. I'm always been there for you. Yeah, but they weren't working together with you. There's no cooperation anymore. Nothing but burdens and imagination. So this person, the challenge and the lesson was they didn't cooperate. And they had you in a third-party situation with this Three of Pentacles. So now it's become clear that there are a third-party situation, but they so lonely, they don't even consider the third party no more. You know that third party was an infraction between the two of you. But they... they're gonna learn. They're in the process of learning. But this right here is not it. That's not it. You know how they say this is not it? This is not it. That's cute, but the Knight of Cups is fickle. Excuse me, y'all. The Knight of Cups can be a fickle energy. This person could be an artist, very emotional. They could come and pledge their allegiance and devotion to you, but I feel like they need to show you, because they left you alone and now they feel guilty. They didn't make the decision. They had you in the third party. Yeah, Empress in reverse. They left with this Knight of Swords in reverse. They regret going toward an Empress in reverse. So this king was obligated to an Empress, but she was in reverse. I mean, she was in codependent energy. She was a smother person. She could be a smother mother to them, smother mother to their kids, whatever the case may be. She is very needy, emotionally, mentally needy. This person may be physically needy. They put the pressure on this king to be obligated to them. That's where the regret and the guilt comes in. They regret this choice that they made. This person is like, could have locked them down with a child. What that might have been theirs, might not have been theirs, but they made them obligated. This person kind of kept them stuck in their head and don't care if they're lonely. Because look at this. If somebody's unhappy with you and you're looking out the front door, but this person don't care. You know, this Empress is not going to give a crap about how this person feels, because as long as they desire them, as long as they want them, that's it. Tell me what's bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Now this person is reevaluating their choice with this 8 of Cups. They want to come back. They don't want to leave this situation as it is because they feel lonely. This Empress in reverse will never satisfy this person. But yet they're here under obligation. They ran toward that person instead of coming toward you. They knew where their happiness was and they made a bad choice with somebody, and they were immature about it. This could be somebody younger than you, especially with these knights here. And this Empress could be older than them, so she may know how to manipulate them. Tell me more about this light. So I guess I'll take it. I was about to say, tell me more about the likely outcome. This person is ready to give it all up. They want to walk away from the situation, but the way they're walking away is extremely slow. They're walking away extremely slow. The Knight of Pentacles, he's sure to become the king at some point, right? Solid, secure, and all of that. But the High Priestess here in reverse, and the Nine of Wands is here. The 9 of Wands, excuse me. So with that being said, this person is ready to give it up. Like, they tired. You know, they've been fighting. And I feel like they're just over it. Like, seriously, I'm over it. They've held back communication with this High Priestess. And sometimes what I get from High Priestesses, they keep a lot of secrets. And they also have a lot of dreams. So they get a lot of signs and synchronicities. So this person I feel like they're being led to move away from this Empress. I feel like with this regret, they know what this Empress is about. But they're moving. They're like, I can't. I gotta go. I ran towards you, made a bad choice, and now I have to move on. So it's kind of like, you ever see cartoons when somebody's running and then they turn around and go, Arr! It's kind of like, Arr! But then now I'm going to slowly leave. And I feel like the reason why they have to slowly leave is because they're constantly at war with this. Like, she keeps up a lot of arguments. So this is why they feel so beat down, the wounded warrior with this 9 of Wands. They know that they got to keep things to themselves with this High Priestess. They know they have to keep things under wrap with her. They cannot reveal their hand. Hopefully they're wise enough to keep their mouth stuffed, because this is the type of energy that take anything you say and use it against you. And not necessarily in the court of law, but they're not above it. So anything you reveal to this person is ammunition against you. This is how conniving this Empress in reverse energy can be. Tell me more. Yeah, your person is moving on to peaceful waters because they're tired of fighting. They're tired of the back and forth, the drama and the jealousy. This person is keeping up a lot of nonsense, this Empress. But they made the choice to go back to her, or go toward her, or whatever the case may be. They chose the obligation over where their happiness was. Tell me more, Spirit. You won't live happy. You won't live a happy life doing things like that. But you just can't. 8 of Pentacles. So you got the 7, 8, and the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody in their indecision, they showed how they were working toward what they ended up with. It was like somebody played in your face. It was like, I'm going to keep you in a gray area. Earth air signs, like they chose to keep you in a gray area, not give you an answer, not be decisive with you, still be independent of you, not really want to acquiesce to whatever respect or boundaries you had, right? And they decided to work on whatever they were working on already with this Three of Pentacles in reverse person, this Empress. They were counterproductive. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this devil. Come on, give me one, please. Yeah, oh yeah. Spirit revealed all of it. But I feel like they were the ones that got the revelation because it's you. And they feel like now it's like it's you. It's always been you. Yeah, if it was always me, why didn't you choose me, right? Go, because they were being logical. They had to honor the Empress. Now they want to move away, and they're trying to do it slowly, like she not going to pick up on it. She already know they want to leave. She not stupid. That's why she'll do everything in her power to keep them obligated. Yeah. This person does not want to be in their head over you. This person had a dark night of the soul when they thought about the happiness and the choices that they made. This person is coming out of that indecisive energy that they were in. They're coming out of that stuck energy. Their mind is clearing. They like, I know what I want now. That's why this Knight of Cups is here. He know what he wants. Now, how he go about it may not be the most mature way, but he definitely know what he wants. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. 2. 4 swords. Yep. All this person does, all they do is think about you, air signs. All they do is think about you. This person is so lonely in their body, in their mind. They could be surrounded with people and co-workers and family and friends. They could be surrounded and they still feel devastatingly lonely without you. That is their burden. They put you in a third-party situation and then they left to their mind. So this is an air sign dealing with an air sign, not more than likely, or somebody who's strong air sign placement. But whatever, this person is in heavy guilt and regret over you. Over not doing the right thing on both of your behalves. More Spirit. Come on, one at a time, please. Oops. Okay. Wow. So now you got the Empress upright as the likely outcome, which means to me that this King of Swords is now more determined than ever to be the King of Wands, but he wants to pursue an Empress. So he has moved up and changed and shifted from being a Knight of Cups in his energy to now being a King of Wands in his energy. Masculine energy, feminine energy, take it out how it resonates, but I'm talking about masculine energy right now. And now they want to pursue you as the Empress. You know what? Give me one more on this Empress. Because you got 2 Empress energy. You got a fake Empress and a real Empress now as the likely outcome. This person is like, somebody's casting away fear and doubt, but they're doing it very slowly. Give me one on this Empress, Spirit. One on this Empress. Let me just get... No. Yeah, I guess you told me that's what it's going to be. So the 6 of Cups, they have nostalgic energy, memories of this Empress, and they don't want to give it up. When you're in the 6 of Cups energy in reverse, it's like, I can't let this go. This 8 of Cups energy in reverse, I cannot let this go. But they got to make a choice. You can be in that energy in your mind all day. But what you going to do? That's what it boils down to. It ain't about what you've been thinking all day. You can think. And you could torture yourself in your head like that, you know? And I feel like this is what your person did. They're torturing themselves because they're not speaking up for themselves. They're still slow to make a decision. They're still slow to take action. So they're up in their head, feeling burdened by the fact that they want you over this Empress in reverse. Come through, air signs. Let's talk about it. Tell me more, spirit. So love and light, act with care. It says resistance, higher intervention is required. Act with care. Sending love and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart beyond physical comprehension. And light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and find any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this level. This is what I was saying, is this person is so lonely. I know this book is saying something else, but it's reminding me to tell you that this person is so lonely because they don't resonate on the level of these individuals that they surround themselves with. They don't resonate on the level of this Empress anymore because they want to resonate on your vibration. People can sometimes be resistant. Huh? See, that they should have said resistance. Anyway, those with addictions or challenging behavior or physical issues may not be able to ask or unwilling to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathetic qualities. Not being able to offer aid or having assistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, it is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference and intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and personal karmic backlash to make sure your ego is kept in check. Those stuck in victimhood archetypes or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level, particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw, including issues such as trauma and grief. Everyone heals at their own time, and it is important for respect to be given at this moment. All you can do right now is send this issue in person love and light. You're merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Um, I accept that I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. I feel like past energy with this indecision, you gave this person a choice to step up. And I don't know how the conversation went, but it feels like it went a little bit like, okay, yes, I'm going to step up. I'm going to do better. I'm going to change. I'm going to fix things, right? And so I feel like they did a little future fake. They were independent. They might have been investing in themselves a little bit more. They started to say that they were working on things. But then the obligation for this Empress in reverse came in. And, some people, when they have familiar obligations, family obligations and relationship obligations, they cannot cooperate with others well because they're caught up in whatever nonsense or drama could be going on. I feel like you gave them love and light. I think you pulled your energy back. This is why they're lonely, because you prayed for them. You just say, you know what? I'm going to let God handle it. I'm going to step away. You surrender. I'm getting that. This is a surrender energy of, I tried to talk to you, but you weren't making a decision. You weren't putting in the effort. And now, in the hidden energy, they realizing the gravity of not making a decision. I always say any indecision is still a decision, because that means you don't change. That means you don't grow. That means you don't move forward in one direction. You try to stay put, but that's still a decision. Just because you don't go forward does not mean it is not a decision. You made a decision not to do anything. And now they feeling like, that I got clarity. I know what was going on now. This person was my love of my life. I want to give to them. My mind is clear. You are my happiness, or you brought me joy. This person also does not have happiness that resides within. It comes from external circumstances, people, places, and things. So they kind of don't resonate in a vibration of self-worth. This person needs to work on their self-worth, to be honest. Because clinging on to you will never make them fully happy either until they learn to be happy for themselves. They're always going to be lonely, searching, seeking something else outside of themselves until they learn how to heal. And I think you were bringing healing energy to this person, and you can continue to do so if you choose by sending them love and light, but you're not under no obligation. You're under no obligation. I just feel like this person took you for granted and realizes it now because they're regret. This Empress is probably driving them bat crap crazy. And that's not your fault or your problem. And they can't stop thinking about you. So, my advice is that you stand your ground about this person. You keep maintain your boundaries. They got to work out what this guilt and regret situation is for themselves. They got to work out this loneliness. They're at the crossroads now. So there's some decisions they need to make. Maybe they need to take the advice, whatever advice that you gave them that would have helped them better. They need to now take that advice and do something with it. And don't come to you with that Knight of Cups offer when you're a whole real live Empress. Okay? You are a real Empress energy, not that fake Empress energy in reverse. So they got to come to you. It can't just be like, remember how things used to be with the Six of Cups energy. They got to come to you as an adult, mature. They need to be like, remember you said I needed to stop drinking? Well, I went to AAA. I got a therapist. I'm working through my trauma that caused me to drink. You know what I mean? I'm healing my parent wounds, and I'm starting to understand myself better. They need to come a different person before coming towards you, Empress. And that's my advice. So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Remember to like, click, share, and subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know how it does resonate with you. All right. Thank you for coming to my channel. Peace.